I'm Brittany George. I'm here with Ivan Tedesco Hot Sauce. Right behind us. We have a huge collection. Tell us about your little hot sauce collection you have.
Yeah, Don and the boys hooked me up with some hot sauce, and they had a little competition, and it's cool. Everybody likes it when they come over. I don't really use none of it, but it makes for a good display.
All right, now give us your recap. You moved up, big class. You're on a big bike, 450. You had an awesome season last year, championships. But give us a little recap about the season.
Yeah, it went pretty good. For my rookie season, I learned a lot, and I don't know, those guys are tough. Those top three were going really fast all year, and I tried to get in there when I could, and I had some moments where I did, but you know, I went into the season to learn, and that's what I did, and had a couple podiums, and I got fourth in the series, and I'm happy with that. Was my goal going into the season, was to be that next guy, and I was, so I'm happy with it.
So how'd you feel moving up on the bike and you're with those guys? It was a different atmosphere coming off of a lot of championships from, I guess you'd say, the 125 or the lights class. So what was it like going up to the 450s?
It's tough, it's tougher than I thought it was going to be. I think that's why a lot of guys have struggled. They think it's going to be easier than it is, and those guys, those guys are fast week in and week out, and I'm just lucky I didn't. I'm glad I made it through the whole season. I kind of had a crash there at the last race, but I'm just glad I made it through the whole season healthy, and that's an accomplishment in itself.
That was my next question. Going into Vegas, it was the finals. We were there, and right in front of us, I don't know exactly how it all happened. It went down, but right now you're going into surgery for your shoulder. Tell us about what happened in Vegas on the track.
Yeah, just in my heat race, I was actually riding really well, and on that quad section, my foot fell off the face of it, and just bucked me over the bars and almost landed up in the stands. But after that crash, I was lucky to walk away with what I had, and I was able to race the main event. I went to the semi first and won that, and Dr. G, taped my shoulder up, and all my guys, hooked me up and got me on the track, and I was able to race. It hurt really bad, and I wasn't able to ride, up to, my best capabilities, but I got through it and finished fourth in the series, and I was happy about that. And I went and got an MRI the week after, and saw that I got some torn stuff, so I got to get it fixed tomorrow.
I know. I was watching it and I saw it all happen and go down. I was amazed how quickly or easily you got up after the crash. What were you thinking and what was going through your mind at that whole time?
Yeah, when I hit the ground and I was laying there under the bike, I thought, for sure I was hurt. And then I got up to see and was checking all my limbs, and I felt decent. I kind of hit my head a little bit and just tried to walk it off. Walked back to the truck and just got taped up, and I knew I had to race no matter what. So I went out there and did it.
All right, now we have this weekend coming up, we have Hangtown, but you're going into surgery. Tell us what's happening with the shoulder, and what's your recovery time about?
Yeah, I tore my labrum, which I don't know, I can't really explain it, but they got to go in there and sew that back up, and they say I'm gonna be in a sling for about 6 weeks, and then start physical therapy, and should be back on the bike 10 to 12 weeks, and then riding hard by 14 weeks for sure. So I'd like to come back at the end of the outdoors and race a couple outdoors on the 450 and see where I was at, and then get ready for the U.S. Open.
Definitely, we have the U.S. Open coming in October, so you're planning to, and hopefully we'll be back out on the bike for motocross. What do you feel about the motocross or outdoor season?
Yeah, no, I was actually really excited going into it. With winning the outdoor title last year, I was really excited to ride the big bike outdoors and see what I had for those guys. And testing went really well. The bike's good, and I don't know. Hopefully Ricky could pull it off for the team, and I'll be rooting for him. Hopefully I'll get out to a couple outdoors and watch those guys battle.
All right, well, thank you very much. We're here with Ivan Tedesco. You saw the hot sauce collection. Thank you very much, and speedy recovery. Hope everything goes well.
All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you guys at the races. I'm sure I'll be out there hanging out.
All right, thank you.